Hello, Fairy Elida. Hello, Fairy Pippa. And hello, Mr. Fairy Elfie.
Hello, dear fairies.
Why have you called us here today? Yes, we want to know. What is the reason?
Do you know what is happening in the forest? The forest fairies seem to be very sad.
Oh, yes, you're right. I heard that too.
So, do you want to go visit the forest fairies and see what's happening there?
Oh, yes, we would love to do that. And I'm sure the children are waiting to meet the forest fairies as well.
Oh, yes. So, let's quickly wear our thinking caps, open our eyes, and let's wear our wings and let's go all the way to meet the forest fairies.
And the name of the story is Mr. Fairy, written by Morgan D. Cadier, illustrated by Florian PJ. And look, where are we? Everyone knows the forest is full of all kinds of fairies. There are morning fairies, brave fairies, sleepy time fairies, and even fairies that clean. Wow, that's lovely. And then there's Mr. Fairy. Hoo-hoo. Mr. Fairy is not a morning fairy. He cannot get up in time to wake the forest animals. He barely makes it to breakfast. Mr. Fairy is not a boo-boo fairy who fixes and heals and makes it all better. Mr. Fairy tries. He waves his wand, but the trees turn to pink fluff. Ooh, what's that? Mr. Fairy sighs. I cannot get it right. I'm the most useless fairy in the forest. I'm the fairy of nothing at all. What do I do? Mr. Fairy throws away his wand. Sad and unhappy, Mr. Fairy leaves his forest home. Oh no, look at that. He flies far away to another very different forest. Mr. Fairy had never seen a forest like it. Here, everything is dark and grey and colorless. What is he going to do now? People walk around with their faces down, lost in the gloom of the streets. They look so sad. Just like Mr. Fairy, everyone here seems sad and unhappy too. What could be the reason? Mr. Fairy doesn't know. But Mr. Fairy wants to help. Cautiously, he waves his wand. Suddenly, light bursts over the drab city walls in beautiful shades of color. Look at that! Wow! So colorful! One by one, smiles appear on the faces of the people. They are so happy. No longer feeling sad and unhappy, Mr. Fairy flies on. He feels confident. He sees people heading underground and decides to follow. Looks like a subway. There he goes. Mr. Fairy flies between the people, underarms and over bellies. Waving his magic wand and flapping his tiny wings, He tickles everyone in his path. Soon the whole train is rocking left to right with laughter. That tickles! That tickles! They say as they chuckle and smile. Oh wow! That's lovely! Mr. Fairy moves a little further. Excited by the changes in the people below, Mr. Fairy flies back up to the street. There, he sees more gloomy faces. What can I do now? He asks himself. Mr. Fairy tries. He waves his wand, and the umbrellas change into huge pink balls. Ooh, look at that! Balls of cotton candy! Yummy! Each and every umbrella turns into beautiful pink balls of cotton candy, and the people are amused. The delight and happiness on the faces of the people reminds him of his friends back home. Now he has started missing his home. Immediately, he turns back toward the forest. His forest. Flying as fast as he can, he travels home. He wants to reach home as soon as possible. Something is worrying him. What could it be? Mr. Fairy arrives and cannot believe his eyes. What happened to the colors of the forest? Where are all his happy forest friends? Oh no! Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? He screams out loudly. And his friends call out, Mr. Fairy! Mr. Fairy! We are so glad you're back. We lost the gift of laughter. We've tried everything, but we are unable to find our smiles. We don't know what to do. Without a word, Mr. Fairy confidently waves his wand. And color and laughter return to the forest. Look at that! Wow! What Mr. Fairy had not known was he was not the most useless fairy. He was not the fairy of nothing at all. Wow! Mr. Fairy finally realized that although he could not wake the forest or magic a kiss, he could make it all better in his own special way. Isn't that beautiful? Yes. Everyone knows the forest is full of kinds of fairies because there are morning fairies, brave fairies, sleepy time fairies, and even fairies that clean. But there is only one who can make you smile, who spreads happiness and joy wherever he goes. And his name is... Yes, it's Mr. Fairy. Everyone loves Mr. Fairy, isn't it? Yes.
Oh wow! I was so worried that the forest fairies would never ever be able to smile.
Yes, we were worried too. But thanks to Mr. Fairy that he brought everyone's smiles back.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Fairy Elida. Mr. Fairy really knows how to make people smile and bring their laughters back.
So, dear children, have you ever seen fairies? And did the fairies make you smile and laugh? If yes, do let us know, and we will see you in the next class. Until then, dream big and stay happy and safe. Bye bye. See you soon.